This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of Golden Rock Free, which is available in the marketplace for free. There's also a paid version of this application which costs 99 cents, and that paid version is basically necessary, as you'll see with these advertisements here that come in on the free version. As you can see, that advertisement is covering up the entire text of the screen up there. So that's a pretty big problem. And when you're actually playing here, right now you can see the bottom, but then in a few seconds an advertisement will pop up there, and now you can't see what's at the very bottom there. And that really impacts the gameplay. So this is a really bad example of how the advertisements can actually ruin a game. And the developer is basically just forcing the user to actually buy the full version, because they play the free version here and they start to have fun with it, but then realize that these advertisements are getting in the way so much that they just have to buy the full version. So it's a kind of dirty move by the developer, but otherwise the game is pretty fun to play. And I think this game started off on the computer, and it's a lot of fun, and it's pretty engaging, and there's a lot of different elements to it that make you really think about which items you should buy and other things like that. And it is really tough. There's 30 levels that you can complete, and there's 4 different difficulties. Expert can be unlocked if you beat it on hard. And it has a little story, but story really doesn't matter at all. Basically, you just have to collect a certain amount of money by going down here and clicking and collecting gold, collecting rocks, and other various things like that. So it starts out really easy, and you got a timer up here, as you can see, and there's those different difficulty settings, so you can pick a difficulty that's right for you. And as you can see, with bigger rocks, it takes even more time for it to pull them up. So that's another thing that you have to consider when you're going for different items in the ground. Once again, I couldn't even see that rock because of that advertisement. So that really sucks. Otherwise, visually, the game is really good and it looks pretty nice. It has that simple cartoonish look to it, but it always runs at a smooth frame rate. However, there are like 2 occasions that I was playing it where it did stutter a bit. But overall, the game is pretty fun. And if you do get the paid version, it's not a bad price, 99 cents. Then you won't have this advertising problem, and the lasting value of the whole game, playing it straight through, is about 2 hours. And once you beat it through one time, you get access to that unlimited mode, or the endless mode as they call it, so you have even more gameplay value. And there's the store where you can buy all these different items, like there's dynamite, which you can explode and use that to get past the bigger rocks, and there's a number of different items like that. So that really makes the game a lot more interesting, and it is a pretty cool game. It does have sound effects too, which sound pretty nice, and overall, if you do get the paid version, it's a good game. If you get the free version, the advertisement is extremely annoying. You can find Golden Rocks free in the marketplace for free, or simply Golden Rocks for 99 cents. Subscribe to WM Power users to catch all the latest reviews.